What is up, folks? This is Briston for Briston Gaming, and we are back with another episode of 7 Days to Die Mods Weekly. The show will help figure out what mods are good for you. And this week, as you guys can see here, we're going to cover an easy week, a couple really nice mods. But before we jump into anything, I want to say thank you all for the support. Thank you, mod authors, for all the cool work you guys do. But now we're going to jump into the mods. And the first mod is Sexy Gen by Efrosi, and there is two versions. There is a not suitable for work, very not suitable for work, I should say. And then a more moderate, but still not suitable for a workish Gen. And this is her. She's looking kind of nice. Now, this mod has been out for a while. It was out in Alpha 19, Alpha 20, showing it again in Alpha 21. Some people don't like them. I like them just because it changes stuff up. Plus, you know, here she's covered. There's another one where she's a little bit more revealed, huh, Jen? But all in all, it's always really nice to see people add new stuff to the game to help keep it fresh. Sexy traders, zombies, stuff like that. Regardless of how you feel about them, sex sells, and some people just like looking at pretty things. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks, so this next mod is the Daily Zombie Kill Counter by Area 88/Denny8888. And it's just a simple little mod that you see down on the bottom the bottom left-hand side of the screen. We have a little skull counter that shows some zombies. Shows a little skull. So when we pop a zombie, it goes up by 1. Man, that biker was a lot harder. It didn't quite go up. So we're just gonna do this, and you see it's going up for every kill that we get. But if we sit there and kill the bear, now you see it shows an animal. We can get it to show an animal, get the animal count to go up. Because the zombie dogs actually count as zombies, they don't count as dogs. But the reason this is really cool is if you're like me and my friends and you're very competitive with each other, you can actually have this installed because it's a simple server-side mod. And on a Horde night, you can actually compare who gets the most kills by who gets credit. Now, my friends and I, like I said, we're very competitive, so we love this. We trash talk each other all the time. We say, hey, we're better, I'm better than you, this and that. So this is just a great way to say, well, hey, look, you know, I've got 27 kills, you've got 13 or whatever. I'm better, you know, stuff like that. It's just a fun little game to play with your friends if you guys are competitive. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks, so this next mod is the Martial Arts Master Fist Perk books by Rini1106, and it's just a cool little pack of books that gives a really good buff at the end, but it really beefs the brawler style of fighting, you know, using knuckles or just punching zombies. So the first book, you see, legend has it that even with a single punch from a master of ki, the ki can still fly hundreds of meters out of the body and hit a grazing cattle across the mountains. But this is just a rumor of the Jinghu, I don't know how to pronounce that. Learning the power of ki can increase the attack's distance of a fist by 25%. So we're going to go ahead and read that one. And then this one, a whole bunch here I'm not going to go through, but it says, learning drunk art that can make your fist do 50% more damage. Drunk can do double. So learning Wing Chun Fist can make your attack 25% faster. And so with this one, 60% penetration to armor can make you have 25% damage reduced that we receive, which is good. And then this one you can heal 10 HP with each hit. And then this one, learning Gun-Toting Master will up your machine gun damage by the level of the brawler. So it ties in well. But now that we have them maxed out, when we come in here and we look at our perk books, so the protection of ki, the wind of ki will protect a human training kung fu. When you punch someone, the ki will burn the enemies around you. So it's actually a really good mod. So we're actually going to spawn in just a small handful of some businessmen. And look at that. Now, the damage, as you saw, wasn't super duper high, but they are taking a whole lot of burn damage. And they're all dead, except for that one. So the actual punch damage we dealt, because we're not using a weapon besides just, you know, bare fist, wasn't great. But the burn damage that they're taking is insane. So if you can manage to max out this perk book set, you can do some insane damage, especially with, you know, getting drunk on a Horde night, stuff like that. And this works really great. So if we just decide to go spawn in a whole bunch of businessmen, turn the AI off, and go out of God mode, we can go pop, pop, and then just run a little bit. We can run over here to this guy as well. Look at that. He took some burn damage. That's some burn damage. Oh, look. They're doing some... Oh, they did some good damage, but now they're all dead. Look at that. So it's just a fantastic, fun little mod to play around with. I will admit the burn is like super OP because you saw it just absolutely shreds their health. But it's still a fantastic, fun mod to play with. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the last mod. Alright folks, so this last mod is the super duper cool Horde Night Rewards by Area88/Denny8888, and it's a fantastic little server-side mod that once you've got it installed, it's going to generate a reward for you if you can survive Horde Night without dying, or if you do die before or after Horde Night, so long as you clear the XP debuff penalty that pops up, you'll get a reward. And you see right there at the bottom it says it's Horde Night, stay alive, get a reward. Good luck. So we do have time sped up a little bit. It's not super duper high. Oh, I have the AIs turned off. I'm sorry. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go here and we're gonna crank up the speed stupid fast just to get it to morning so I can show you the reward. And the cool thing about this being server side is if you're playing with friends and stuff, everyone gets a reward box that'll pop up and only they can open it. So there we go. We got one right there. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze the AI again. I'm also going to lower the speed back down super low. So one of these will pop up for everybody, and only the person who it popped up for will be able to loot it. So when you loot it, you see here, it's not super great, but our game stage is still super low as well. This, we've started to see it scales with your game stage, and the higher it is, of course, the better loot you're going to get, but also the higher Horde Nights and stuff, the better loot. So you could actually have someone who joins a server super late get a lot of stuff that is pretty good for them because they joined in on Horde 300 or whatever. It just, high Horde is going to give high loot. That's the biggest thing. And the loot is going to become fairly useful, like a bunch of books and stuff like that are really going to help boost along the game, where it can kind of get a little bit of a slog. And again, it's a server-side mod, so it makes it fantastic for playing with friends and stuff like that. But with that, folks, we are done for the week. Thanks for sticking around and hope you had fun. If you liked the episode, go ahead, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, all that fun stuff. But have fun, take it easy, and we will see you next time.